Andre Ward says Terence Crawford gets effed up and bullied at 168. Stick with Errol Spence and 154. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. Alright, y'all. So, the big homie Andre Ward recently gave an interview. He spoke about the potential matchup between Terence Big Bud Crawford and Sewell Canelo Alvarez. I just want to give my 55 nickels and break that down for anybody listening.
For sure, I respect Crawford. I think he's the top pound-for-pound fighter right now. At the moment, I can't talk about welterweights. I'm a super welterweight, so that's not right. If the boys do move up, then I'm willing to take any big challenge there is at 154. I'm probably not gonna be too long at 154, maybe for the next year or so, and then I'll eventually move up to 160.
All right, y'all. So, what did Andre Ward have to say? Well, he basically said that there are skill levels to boxing. There are weight classes for a reason. And he feels like that Terence Crawford might get effed up and potentially bullied if he moves to 168 pounds.
Yo, bro, watch where you're going.
Are you straight, bro?
Keep walking, bro. Back up, because I don't want to hurt backs. Relax. Yo, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. You give me a wedgie, bro.
And what does he mean by that? Well, basically, he said that he feels like the guys at 168, they're naturally bigger than Terence Crawford. They're naturally stronger than Terence Crawford. And I think there's something that Terence Crawford is forgetting. People are really blowing Terence Crawford's head up at the moment for what he accomplished when he fought Errol Spence Jr. But there's a big difference between fighting Errol Spence Jr. at 147 and fighting a guy like Canelo Alvarez at 168. The difference is we all know that Errol Spence was trying to leave that division for a long time. He was waiting around specifically for Terence Crawford.
All this I done did for you, G. All this I done did for you. I done took you to the play palace.
And Canelo Alvarez isn't trying to leave 168. It's not like he can't make 168. He can easily make 168. So there's no reason for Terence Crawford to feel like he can bully Canelo Alvarez at that weight. Now, could he go skill for skill with Canelo Alvarez? I think he can go skill for skill with any boxer. The problem is when someone punches harder than you, can you actually take their punches is what Andre Ward is trying to say. Can you actually take those punches at 168, not only from a 168 fighter, but the top 168 fighter and potentially the best fighter in the world in Canelo Alvarez?
He just win one big fight. If you see his record, he just beat one good fighter like Errol Spence.
Now, we know that Terence Crawford was supposed to have a rematch with Errol Spence Jr. and it was supposed to happen at 154, but even Terence Crawford doesn't want the smoke at 154 with Errol Spence. So either he felt something during that first fight when Errol Spence hit him, like, okay, his punches, they hurt a little bit at 147, and he realizes that at 154, those punches would hurt a lot more, or he just feels like he wants to get that big payday and cash out on a Canelo fight.
Making that paper.
Now, the thing about that Canelo fight is, okay, you get the big payday, but what if you go in there and get knocked out, and you get knocked out really fast? Then I think your whole career becomes a question mark at that point. Nobody's going to look at you the same at that point. Nobody's going to call you one of the greatest fighters in the world anymore because you went in there and you got completely demolished and bullied and effed up by Canelo Alvarez, the same way people are trying to say that Errol Spence did at 147. It's crazy because people are now saying that Terence Crawford is a better 147-pound fighter than Errol Spence was, even though Errol Spence went through a lot more to get to the pinnacle of 147 than Terence Crawford did. Terence Crawford came to 147. He fought a bunch of nobodies. He He won a belt from Jeff Horn, and he happened to wait Errol Spence out of the division, caught Errol Spence at the right time, and beat Errol Spence. But now he's kind of in a situation to where he don't even want to give the guy a rematch, whether it's at 147 or 154. He's trying to stall out the rematch because I think he knows that there's a potential he might lose, and he wants to cash out of the sport because he's 36, and if he takes a loss to Errol Spence, it would be even worse than him taking a loss to Canelo Alvarez and getting knocked on his face.
Did you just smack me? No, smack me upside my head like I'm some little rapper or something like that.
A loss to Errol Spence at 147 would mean that everything that happened in the first fight was a fluke. A loss to Errol Spence at 154 would mean that you weight drained Errol Spence at 147 and the first fight was a fluke. So I think it's kind of funny, and I think Andre Ward is right. I think there's a possibility that he goes up there and Canelo Alvarez just bullies him around. We just saw what he did to Jermell Charlo.
Jermell Charlo, what you doing here? Trash!
Naturally bigger, stronger, taller than Terence Crawford, but he had absolutely no success against Canelo. He basically went in there, got his payday, and left. I think that Canelo sees that, like he's standing in front of a glass window. Like he sees it coming. He knows that you're only wanting to fight him for the money, not really because it's going to give him anything out of it, not really because it's for legacy or anything. It's just for retirement money. So I think Andre Ward's completely right. Terence Crawford's most likely going to go up there, get effed up, get bullied around the ring, if not knocked out really quickly, and then try to retire. He's not going to fight Boots. He's trying to get out of the Errol Spence fight. And, it's kind of pathetic at this point. He could do so much more to solidify his career other than just trying to get the biggest paydays possible.
I love fear. Fear allows me to reach my highest potential. Fear of failing is an illusion. Fear is an illusion. But we have to have desire. We have to have something that pushes us. Fear pushes us. You don't understand that living prepares us for death. Our life, it prepares us for death. Even if we die young, it prepares us. So just the fact that we're losing guys like Kobe lose. We just losing people in our family. There's people dying. It's around us all every day, so we prepare for it. We understand it, but we avoid it.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. That like button for me. Share. Subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tube, so holler at me over there. If you want to collabo, feature a product or your channel on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail, because it is a flock of cards at gmail.com. And we are mad.
Illuminati want your mind, soul, and your body. You want a red bone hottie and a Maserati. Is that a fair trade? I was in 3rd grade writing down mean. Now I'm as clean as you're made. Get these bitches wet, they some mermaids. Take a survey, they all prefer K. EYZ, still in the money. I'm a Louisville legend and I'm still in my 20s. Super cool, wind chill in the 20s, but I still pack heat. I can make it feel sunny. So you can rock a white beater when I'm mobbing through. But be safe and bring your coat and your toboggan too. I'm out of here. I'm on my mind. 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 Where you from, nigga? I would clown your ass, but you can't get smart with a dumb nigga. Dumb nigga, I would shank your ass, but you can't knife fight with a gun, nigga. If Louis Keys did it, it's a damn banger. Tape on the 38 like a jam banger. To this rap shit, I ain't no damn stranger. They wanna throw me off the boat, but I'm the damn anchor. And my team ride clean, looking like tomato juice in my Visine. My eyeballs bloodshot to red, all eyes on Louis Keys, no cockery. I'm out of here, I'm on my mind. I'm out of here, I'm on my mind. here. I'm out my mind. I'm out of here. I got voices in my head, voices in my head. They say, Keys, get that money, get that paper, get that bread. Don't be worrying about the cop, don't be worrying about the feds, don't be worrying about your wifey and the shit that she done said. That's 3 voices, 1 grind time 3. How the hell one nigga gonna outshine me? I said that's 3 voices, 1 grind time 3. How the fuck one nigga gonna outshine Keys? I'm out of here.